We are here on the red carpet with our final guest of the evening, but there is so much more left inside to see and hear. So thank you so much, Will Stewart, the Executive Director of Stay Work Play, for being here. How's the night been going inside? What are you seeing and hearing in there?
Fantastic. There's a full house here at the Courier Museum of Art, and it's a great energy and a great facility, and people having a great time, checking out and meeting all the cool companies out in the mid-level there, and then grabbing a bite to eat and a drink, and really networking and making connections. And that's really what this is all about. That and honoring our outstanding young people in the companies who employ them.
Absolutely. There's so many movers and shakers here. It's been so great to hear their stories, and they've all given you a lot of kudos to your small but mighty team of Sarah, Beth, and you. So thank you for putting on such a great event. So what should we expect when we go inside tonight? What's the program look like?
Well, it's really focused on our award winners and telling their stories and honoring them. And as we'll see, there are just some outstanding young people doing incredible things, running incredible businesses, starting incredible initiatives in the communities that they're in, and really just doing everything to make the Granite State a better place for young people to stay, work, and play. It's very inspiring.
Absolutely. And I actually got to hear from some people on your advocacy committee that you started. I know that was a really exciting initiative for you this year. Can you speak to maybe just briefly about the advocacy committee and some other committees you have lined up for the new year?
Sure. Well, 2019 has been a very exciting year. We kicked off a new strategic plan, and with that came a number of new initiatives, the biggest of which is probably advocacy, nonpartisan issues-based advocacy, primarily in Concord at the state level, really focusing on things that affect whether young people stay or leave New Hampshire. So we recognize that if Stay Work Play, if we want to be relevant, in addition to doing all the marketing and branding work that we do, that we need to be involved in policy on things that affect young people, things like housing affordability and student debt and the cost of higher education, and things like childcare, and having people stay here because of the great outdoor recreational advantages that we have, that we need to protect these things and improve those that might lead people to leave. So that was kind of the impetus, and we had a very great first year in the legislature and looking forward to 2020.
Yeah, and thank you so much for starting that e-newsletter that we got to read all about those advocacy issues. So not only do you have a newsletter that people can sign up for and committees that people can join, but what are some other ways that people can get involved?
Well, we live and die based on our volunteers. As you mentioned, we're a small but mighty team here at Stay Work Play with only 3 full-time staff, so we need volunteers in a number of different capacities. Our advocacy committee, as you mentioned, is one, if that's your interest. But we always need them for events and other marketing and branding initiatives as well.
All right, so we'll definitely be dropping the links in this in the comment section, and there's some really great blogs that are written by some excellent volunteers that we heard out throughout the night. But I know we have to get wrapped up, so I'll leave it to you to have those final words. Will, thank you so much again for being here.
No, and thank you for hosting us here on the red carpet tonight and talking to everybody and hearing their stories of why they like to stay, work, and play here in New Hampshire. I would encourage anyone who wants to learn more about Stay, Work, Play, or to get involved to visit, first of all, our website at stayworkplay.org, or any of our various social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find us showcasing a lot of what we're doing, a lot of what's going on in the state as it affects young people and how you can get involved.
All right, we'll see you inside.